Hello, experiential learners. It's Steve. I hope that you had a great weekend. I wanted to take this moment to just do a quick run through of the final evaluation process for your internship in this course. So today is Monday, April 26th, and I will be emailing each of your supervisors today a link to a final evaluation to complete on your learning, growth, development, and performance as an intern. So once I receive that evaluation back from your site supervisor, you'll then receive a report that looks like this. So this is a sample report that we're going to kind of guide you through to also help you in processing the evaluation and also as to what you can expect from the evaluation itself. So one of the first items on the evaluation is asking your site supervisor to assess how you're doing on the following variables or factors. So you see them all listed here. I think this is actually somewhat similar to what we were asking on the midterm evaluation. So none of these should be really new. But just so you have an idea, so they're going to use a slider scale to rate you on each of these different factors that you see here. We also want to know how you've developed since day one. So I think earlier in this course we talked a little bit about challenge and the role that challenge plays in development and growth. So we want to make sure that you have in fact changed or been transformed in some way through this experience. And I'm not necessarily expecting that you've had this epiphany or this transformational moment that is going to catapult you into psychology stardom or anything like that. But we do want to make sure that there has been some development. So this is where your site supervisor is going to hopefully provide both some really positive insights and perspectives into how you have developed, but also what are some things that could be worked upon. So we're asking them to assign you a letter grade. If they were to grade you on your internship, what would that letter grade be? And then if a position opened up that you would be a good fit for, would they actually hire you? It's important to know specifics as to how you've contributed in your internship. So this is where we're hoping that your site supervisor will mention projects or different and diverse ways that you've impacted your organization, your department, and such. So we want to be able to provide you this information. This is what I call the value-laden slide here. We want you to really be able to visibly see your value to your organization, to your internships organization. So the value that you provided to your internships organization. So we're hoping that your site supervisor will provide at least 3 or maybe even 4 ways that you have contributed throughout your internship. And yeah, I mentioned earlier, this question is actually covered right here. So we want to provide, again, some constructive feedback for you. So what are some skills or areas that you can improve upon moving forward? So if you're planning, this week, for example, we have a wild card grading event that I recommend myself letter, which is to basically write a recommendation letter on yourself related to a future opportunity that you're seeking. So how has your internship experience now qualified you for a future learning opportunity, whether that be graduate school or a career. So here we want a little bit of context and information from your site supervisor as to how you have, in fact, or what are some areas that we can work on. And finally, so your site supervisor has through Tuesday, May 11th to submit your final evaluation. Again, I'll be sending the final evaluation to them this morning. And I highly recommend that you start a professional portfolio. You add this final evaluation to your portfolio. All of you have been doing a wonderful job in your internships. You have been contributing in a lot of different ways. So I'm expecting that we're going to hear some really good things from your site supervisors. And we want to then we want to have this information handy. So I recommend, again, you'll receive a report like I just guided you through today on your evaluation, and I recommend you include this report in your professional portfolio for easy access and future use. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me at syoung17@umd.edu. Thanks a lot and have a great day.